I feel like the thing I'm going to take away is the congruence between the thoughts, emotions, and actions. Through focusing on those more, I'll be more of a happy person.
Then I had to go to sleep in my sleeping bag, like all dirty and wet. Like, I mean, my entire body was wet with dirt all over it. Yeah, I was shivering the entire night. Looking back at it now, it's kind of fun just to like be there with friends.
Wild backpackers beginning their adventure.
I am more proud of myself for overcoming negative thoughts that I had during the hike. Those being thoughts of regret for coming here. I pushed through the hike with determination and with hope that it would eventually be over.
I'm proud of overcoming like a mental block at the very start of this is gonna suck, and instead just trying to be positive about it and know that like it will end eventually, but it's worth it in the end to get up to camp.
Mine is really centered around my mom because she's always like, oh, come on a walk with me, come lane swimming with me. And I'm always like, oh, I'm tired. But like now being at Faces, I realize how much like less quality time I'm spending with her as I'm getting older and older. And I really just want to go like back to like spending a lot of time with her.
When we first started Faces, I feel like everyone could agree that it felt more like we were getting punished constantly. It was hard on all of us, like we were soaking wet while we were sleeping. And now the more like I'm here and the more things I do is the more I just feel like refreshed. And I feel like I can take on any challenge.
Before I came here, I was definitely more socially awkward. I didn't really want to talk to people. Like, oh, this is super easy. And so I just got way more social with other people, made tons of new friends, having a good time with them, and I hope I can apply that when I get back home.
Like the metaphor, just put one foot in front of the other and just don't give up, because at the end it's so rewarding. It's totally worth whatever you suffered, whatever you went through.
I learned to look forward through hard things. Like if something's difficult, I just need to get through it and it'll be better.
Like there's things I've realized kind of like about the mask that I've used, and like thing that I could like try to normalize, like be more outgoing and like try to be like a friendly guy.
I liked how we used like how we went through like all the people's stuff, and we used like the real problems, and we went through like real people's like real problems, and we worked through them together as like a group. I thought that was pretty cool, and how like you can find answers in like other people and like solutions in other people. Yeah.
I want to be outgoing. I'm a person who, if I had the choice to do one thing or not do it, I would usually choose not to do it. But I want to become an outgoing person and do more things.
I find that I'm being myself here instead of being someone to please other people. Kind of with like the mask thing, taking it off. Turns out that I'm a lot more goofy than normal.
It's just about you, like about how to be a better person and stuff. Talking about integrity and choice and awareness. So I'm probably just gonna take away that stuff and really be mindful about those points. I'm just trying to be more aware and make better choices and all the rest of it.
I want to be
not in a negative way, better than my dad's dad was to him, better than my dad was to me, towards my future child, towards my wife, my other kids, just be better than they were.
I wanna be the Ewan that like people remember when they think of the name Ewan, that they think of me. So I like made an impact on them.
I have one that I almost use to exemplify what I want to become. It's an interesting way I found of bettering myself. Yeah.
You know your limits. You can try and reach them, but also try and slowly increase them with challenges and growth opportunities too, to succeed.
It's been really positive. I've learned a lot of stuff about myself and mental health and all that. It's overall a good experience.
I don't know, I value my family a lot right now, so I definitely want to continue that with the rest of my life and be able to build my own family one day and feel I don't know, have a kind of a sense of accomplishment just with what I've done with my life.
Did a good job choosing to act despite discomfort. My shoes are wet, still put them on. I want a stable life, stable job, not worried about, oh no, living on the streets.
It was scary. I was scared. But I was able to do it with a friend, the other Sasha, so it was good. It had helped grow that friendship, and we've just been able to do not everything but some things together, and being around them is honestly life-changing.
I like having connections with people because I like talking lots to people, and even just amongst 3 days I trust them so much.
I was pretty nervous. I don't really know much about faces. It's been really fun. The hike wasn't the best, but it was really fun to do. And looking back on it, it was really enjoyable to talk to new people and challenge myself.
Well, okay, so I felt nervous first because I didn't really trust the rope enough, I felt accomplished that I actually did it. Cause the other day I was talking to my friend and I was I'm never doing that. And now I'm here, I did it.
The thing that helped me the most was probably the leaders and the rain. Conrad and Kirby stayed behind, pretty much helping me.
Normally I'm a person, it takes me a while to get comfortable around people, but here it was really easy for me to be myself around people, which was really nice. You have to want to change.
Definitely the socializing. Being able to go up to someone, stuff like that. Go talk, have a conversation without feeling discomfort or something like that.
Other side, other side.
But faces just taught me nothing is impossible. You can steer your life and how you can go in a direction that you want to try to go in.
Yeah, it's helped out with me a little bit. Just getting to know who I actually am or what I like to do.
or what I want to do when I'm older. Don't be afraid to put yourself out there and talk. Someone's gonna listen.
Every situation or like question or challenge has multiple choices, and all of those choices can be both positive and negative. And each of those like choices you make when that situation, that your consequences can have like a positive impact or a negative impact.
I just think trying new things is a really good thing here, because most people don't do stuff like this, and just taking on this challenge was a great thing for everybody to try and try to connect with others.
Remembering like how it felt to be without pretending, like just getting to be myself and remembering how that felt, and when I go home trying to keep that with me when I talk to people, and remembering that I can still be myself even if, you know, they don't like that or whatever.
First day obviously was terrible. I hated it. I was like, I need to go home. How do I get out of this? I was walking and I was praying that the leaves were poison ivy so I would get poisoned and I would have to go. I realized that I can do hard things, and hard things don't last forever, and you just have to push through.
Congruence of emotions. If you try and think positively and do positive actions, it can move your emotions to, well, make it more positive, right? I think I can use that in lots of places in my life, you know? I'm definitely gonna take that away for sure.
First day, wasn't really looking forward to it. I'm really happy that I came and made some new friends. Really good experience.
If you're thinking those negative thoughts and you're like, is it Sisyphus pushing the boulder up the mountain? I can't remember. But if you're pushing up that boulder up the mountain, right? Are you gonna keep pushing as hard if you're downplaying yourself all the time? Start thinking those positive thoughts, and you start talking about those positive thoughts with others. That burden will feel a little lighter each time.
When we had a barrier built in between the people, it became less awkward, which makes me think maybe sometimes we put masks on to make others feel comfortable.
Tug of the actions that we were doing, we're able to pull our thoughts and feelings a little further positive, and we could be congruent because what we were doing, how we were thinking, and our feelings were aligned, and they happened to be positive.
So that's the plan, is to start with the family, but then branch outwards towards friends, and I don't know, create like a light as it spreads a candle to each other little light and lights them as well. I just want everyone to have their light shining again, because I feel like we need that in the world a lot more. We're kind of missing it. I want to be a little light for the world.
What it means to me to be a session small group lead is not only getting to be part of the challenge and journey that these kids go through, but getting to also go through that same challenge myself, and the impact on me is growth year after year.
You have to know how much I love you if I'm here talking to you instead of eating my taco. I have loved this. It has been such a gift to have a bunch of baby ducks and to meet some new friends too along the way. And thank you. I'm gonna miss you guys.
Now about 10
How'd
more
you feel
seconds
about
or
the
so.
hike today?
It was awesome. I got to meet some new people. It was amazing.
How'd you like the weather yesterday?
Dude, the weather was terrible, but I tried to look on the bright side and push through.
That's good to hear. What made you come to Faces?
My dad works here, and I know that it's just an awesome experience for character building and growing.
That's good. Would you recommend your friends to come to the camp?
What?
Would you recommend it to your friends to come to Faces?
Absolutely. I tried to convince as many as possible.
All right, that's good.
Cut.